Hey everybody, Ash here with Gents, and today I had a lot of things come in the mail, so I'm going to do some first impressions. I've got a number of packages here, so we're going to go ahead and open these up, see what's inside, and then I'll give you first impressions of what I've got here. But because of the title, you already have a pretty good idea of what I've got here. So let's jump into this. I've got some new releases that I can't wait to try out, and we're going to try them out together. Here we go. One of these, I know what's in it, but the other ones, I'm not sure which package has what thing. So we'll open up the most shoddily wrapped one first. Ugh. At least there's a lot of bubble wrap inside it. Ooh. This is one of the brand new fragrances. It's Armani code Absolu. Let's go ahead and check this out, see if it's any good. And of course, I'm gonna be doing a full review on this one in the very near future, so this is just a first impression. Go ahead and scope this bottle out really quickly and make sure that everything is on the up and up. Make sure that this is not a fake. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and crack into the box, pull out that bottle. I've got handy dandy tester strips here. I'm gonna be testing off of these. I don't really wanna spray all of these fragrances on my skin and have, 4 different fragrances going on at the same time. Scoping out the bottle, looks good, nice. So here we go, Armani code Absolu. Bottle looks nice. I like this kind of gold design going on, this gold gradient. It's kind of a champagne color to an extent. Now the moment of truth. Let's check this out. Ooh. Okay. You can definitely tell that this is an Armani code fragrance, that's for sure. And honestly, it's got a little bit of a similarity to Armani code Profumo in the opening, at least to my nose, off of a tester strip. Little bit of citrus, sure, but the citrus here, not very strong at all. At least not as like a bright, sharp citrus. Maybe more like a more creamy orange, like an undercurrent of orange. There's definitely tonka in this, a good amount of tonka, that's for sure. It does smell good though. If you like Armani code Profumo, you would for sure like this, in my opinion. And honestly, just going off the tester strip, this may be better than Armani code Profumo, like a more refined version. Now, it doesn't have so much of that kind of root beer feeling or root beer smell that you get from Profumo, but these are definitely in that same family, those two fragrances, Profumo and Absolu. So it's drying down a little bit at this point, and I get a little bit of that nutmeg, I think. I covered this on This Week in Fragrance, and I'm pretty sure that that was one of the notes. Yeah, a little bit of nutmeg as well. So just first impressions here, pretty friggin' good. At least just going off of what I smell, off a tester strip, which again could be different than off my skin, but smells nice. So I'm gonna start wearing this one like right now and get ready to do a review on this. And I'm actually kind of excited. I wanna see how my wife reacts to this one, maybe see how some of her friends react, because that smells really good to me, especially for this time of year. It does smell more like a fall and winter fragrance for sure. And it's evolving too from the opening. There's changes going on here, so this is not like a linear fragrance. I'm impressed. Now, some of you more niche-centric guys out there may not be into it, but nothing bad from me at this point to say on this one. Armani code Absolu. Bottle looks good, fragrance smells good, hell yeah. All right, next up, let's see what's in here. And I think I know what it is just based off of that sound it made. This is one that's not technically new anymore, but I didn't have it, so I figured I needed to go ahead and pick it up, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the last one. It's Armani code A-List, and lucky me, they just shipped it in a bubble mailer with no other protection. That's a great way to ship a box. Fortunately, it just got dinged a bit on the bottom, but other than that, it looks okay. If you're gonna sell brand new fragrances in box, you should probably splurge on at least bubble wrap, just for extra safety. A craft bubble mailer, not the best way to ship something. All right, let me quickly check out the box. Just make sure everything, again, is on the up and up. And what I'm doing here is just looking for common mistakes on fakes, which I'm not expecting this to be a fake. I bought it from a reputable dealer, albeit one that definitely skimps on packaging. All right, looks all good. Let's go to the bottle. And I got a 50 milliliter on this one, just a personal size. You can pick these up for a pretty good price nowadays compared to what they were even just a couple months ago. I think I paid in the $40 range, something like that. It's all good. Let's go ahead and crack into this fragrance really quickly. And this one you're probably not as interested in because I know that there are reviews on this one, but I may go ahead and review this in the near future as well because I haven't, you know, been able to smell it. I haven't been able to put my thoughts out there on it, so I'd be kind of interested to do that. Which bottle looks better, this one or this one? Okay, so A-list. Obviously, this is a lot fresher than Absolu, and just head to head, smelling one after the other, Absolu smells like a much better fragrance than A-list does. Now, I'm not saying A-list smells bad. It's not something that I'm smelling this and going, oh my god, what a horrible fragrance. It's just, it definitely smells more basic than Absolu. Getting almost like a soapy, clean kind of vibe going on here with lavender. It smells like a good amount of lavender. I'll let this dry down a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and crack into the next one. And Armani Code Absolu is still changing. It smells nice. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it smells nice. Man, yeah. Tonka, maybe a little vanilla, a little suede or leather. Good. All right, next up, I know what this one is, yeah. Just slice this box open, but at least it's in a box instead of a freaking mailer. Come on, let down. Okie dokie. This one is coming to me by way of Canada. Shout out to all my Canadian friends. It is Stronger With You Intensely. Whoop whoop. And I still think, stupid name. So I guess this really should just be like an Armani haul, almost, since this is Armani and the last two were Armani as well. All right, let's get into this. Technically though, this is Emporio Armani and the last two were Giorgio Armani. There we go, Stronger With You Intensely. It's got a really nice amber coloration to it. Yeah, it's got the little Emporio Armani symbol on the inside of the cap. Lots of brands doing that nowadays. Pretty much the same presentation as the last one, Stronger With You, even with the same stupid cap that you have to rotate into the correct position to get that to snap in correctly. Okay, let's go ahead and check this one out. I'm really psyched to see if this one is an improvement on the last one. Let's let it chill for a second. Yeah, it's definitely sweet. I don't think really in a bad way though. So to be honest with you guys, a lot of new releases lately have been, you know, blue fragrances. Like the last two I reviewed, Y Eau de Parfum and Jimmy Choo Man Blue. Y Eau de Parfum is pretty good. Choo Man Blue, Choo Man Blue, that sounds like Fu Manchu. But Choo Man Blue is pretty boring. So I'm thankful to get some stuff in that's a little bit different. So this one obviously I covered on This Week in Fragrance also not too long ago, maybe a month at this point. So this one, the sweetness is obviously the main thing that I'm getting, and I'm pretty sure that was like toffee, something like that. There's a little bit of spice in here. It plays second fiddle to the sweetness, the spice does. They work well together, just it's definitely more of a sweet fragrance than it is a spicy one. Warm fragrance as well, one that's gonna be for fall and winter. So both of these are gonna be fall winter fragrances in my opinion. Could see this being a really good date night fragrance as well. Both of those potential compliment getters in my opinion, for what that's worth. For sure, vanilla tonka. So you got that vanilla tonka combo, lending a little bit more sweetness in there. Touch of like suede or leather. Just off a tester strip, this one smells really nice too. And I'll review that one in the near future as well. And now I'm smelling it a little later on. And there's also kind of like almost like a semi-herbal undertone going on underneath the sweetness, which could just be my nose going haywire from smelling a lot of things, but I get a little bit of that. Either way, this smells good too. Niche people though, maybe gonna say, oh no, not so good. But I think it's nice. If you like the original Stronger With You, I would be very surprised if you did not like that one as well. And, let's crack into this final one, another box. What will it be? Actually, I already know. It's for the ladies. Raja Parfums Elixir. Oh wow, that's way too bright. There we go. So obviously you've seen this making the rounds. Other people have done reviews on this, and yes, this was sent to me. The other three I purchased. This is one I'm going to enlist my wife's help on because it's for women. Show the camera. There we go. Look at that. This is obviously the fragrance that's kind of the women's counterpart to Elysium. It's a fine looking bottle, gotta say. It's got some floaties, and the bottle is also scuffed on the back, which I don't mind, but I know that some people who are hardcore collectors would be upset about that. It's actually right here, but I don't know how well that picks up on camera. It's a scuff that goes along right there. So that's a scuff that's not gonna come out. It's right in the bottle. There's a good amount of debris floating inside the bottle that looks kind of like, it looks like paper, like a lot of little paper threads. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, that doesn't bother me at all. I don't care that it has a small scuff, and floaters and fragrances happen. Now, this smells really freaking nice for a women's fragrance, which I would expect. Peach, like a lot of peach, and ylang ylang. It smells really nice for a women's fragrance. I'm sure my wife will actually love this one for sure, because she does not own a Rage Parfum fragrance. So this will be the first one that she gets to wear. Oh, there's also a chip on the bottle. It was packaged really well, so I'm pretty sure that the bottle was like that when it was placed. Yeah, there's no glass inside, no glass in there, so the bottle was already chipped when it was placed in, and it's not a huge chip, but it's right on the corner, right on the edge. Camera picks this up. The bottle is chipped. See it? So it's not very obvious, but right on the edge, that front left edge of the bottle's facing you, the corner's chipped off. And I was checking the inside here to see if maybe there was like a small shard of glass or something like that where it would have happened in transit. But this bottle obviously had a tiny bit of damage, the scuff on the back and then the crack on the front here, and was packaged up like that and then sent on. This bottle, there was no chance of it getting damaged in transit because it's inside here very snugly, and then it has all the packaging on the inside here, and then there was a lot of like these air pillows on the inside of the box, and it was a sturdy box, and then even more packaging around that. So it didn't get damaged in transit, it was just damaged before it was placed in here. Again, it doesn't matter to me, but if you're a hardcore bottle collector and you want them with blemish free, that may be an issue. Fragrance though smells great. And that's another one I'll go into more detail later on. I'm gonna have my wife wear it, get her thoughts and everything like that. Let me do a quick rundown again of these fragrances since they've had more time to dry down. Code Absolu, again, definitely in the same ballpark as Profumo. In my opinion, higher quality though, still smells really, really, really nice. Review on that coming soon. A-list, I'm gonna say is my least favorite of the four. It's got a little Tonka now, but again, it's got kind of that clean feeling, but it's a little nondescript. Again, this is off a tester strip, so maybe off skin it'll be better, but it's stronger with you intensely. Still smells good. I would say not as good as Absolu, but solid. Gonna have to test that one more though, wear it on skin, see how it plays out. And then Elixir, really nice smelling women's fragrance. Again, gonna have to get my wife to wear it. All right guys, that's my haul today, my mail call. These two did not disappoint me, especially Absolu. This one smells really nice in my opinion. Stronger with you intensely, solid as well, right in line with Stronger with You. I don't know if I like this one or the original more. I'm gonna have to wear this a number of times, you know, to kind of test it out and see which one is better. I will say this one smells sweeter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for reviews of these, possibly this one and this one coming in the near future. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all your support. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.